Transformation in 3, 2, 1.
Hey everybody, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. These messages are for Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, or Venus. Take it how it resonates, take it where it resonates, leave it. If it doesn't, it's probably a message for someone else. I am available for personal readings if you're interested or if you need one. The email is in the description box below. And please remember to like and subscribe or comment if this resonates for you. It helps it reach a larger audience. It helps you connect to me, and I really do appreciate it. That said, on with your reading. Hi everybody. This reading is for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Take it how it resonates, or don't take it at all. Leave it for someone else. Ancestors, spirits, guides, what messages do you have for Taurus coming up here when they watch this? Ooh, there is a judgment call. We got the universe in the reverse. This is the world and the base chakra, both in the reverse, and accelerated motion also in the reverse. Listen, if something isn't ending because it doesn't have a solid foundation, something isn't beginning because it doesn't have a solid foundation, right? There's this idea of no movement here. Like you're, I think you might be feeling something to do with like your feet or your base, right? Like you're actually the base chakra. This is talking about really needing to get grounded. Come on, Taurus. You guys are usually the people the rest of us go to when we need help getting grounded. And I feel like maybe you've been lifted up off of your seat, right? Lifted up off of your feet. But why? Why? Could it be because something isn't coming to an end, right? And there's no communication about it. Maybe it feels like it's going on and on and on and on and on. Balance is coming out on the bottom here, showing itself. Sagittarian energy, Libran energy. We're in Libra time. I say Sagittarius because doesn't it always look like the Sagittarian card with the angel on it? And it's number 11 for balance. It's talking about justice here. Both of those signs. So there could be something to do with the Sagittarius. There could be something to do with the Libra. Could be because we're in Libra time, right? This talks about mixing things, balancing things, finding equilibrium. And again, like getting back to that space where you are balanced out. And you could be making a retraction before you allow something to come to a conclusion, or before you examine the conclusion of something, because you know that something needs to be balanced out. So maybe you're withdrawing your communication for the time being, like taking a quiet pause here. Ancestors, spirits, guys, why is Taurus doing this? What is up? Okay, thank you. Loud and clear. Now we have the 14, the zebra, which is the temperance card in this deck. Look, balance coming out twice at 233. Look, it says, by merging points of view, you can generate an extraordinary new idea, compromise with others, and collaborate to discover a better solution. Again, like mixing of two things, finding an equilibrium, right? And you could be being felt like you're off base right now, like you're not grounded because of like maybe tugs and pulls of what's going on. Could have something to do with someone who is passionate, charismatic, confident, but restless, right? Here's this dolphin energy. It says Prince of Spring. That's the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands wants to move very, very quickly. Knight of Wands is here for a little while, but they got other places to be and other things to do, and they're very enthusiastic. It talks about confidently moving forward, right? Passionately moving forward. And that's kind of conflictual with the idea of like having to find balance and stay grounded. So what it's asking you to do is to try to do that. Try to find your base, put your feet on the ground, take your shoes off if you need to, sit, meditate for a while, right? Like, because there has to be a balance here between like complete stuckness and incommunication, like incommunicado, right? And this Knight of Wands energy. It says an opportunity arises that need your attention right away. Moving quickly is important, yet there's nothing that you can't handle if you follow your inner guidance. And I think that that's a very strong message here about following your inner guidance, right? And kind of blending, I would say like blending into this situation, but the black stripes remain black and the white stripes remain white, and the zebra remains a zebra. It doesn't, there's a zebra called a gray zebra, but they're not really gray, right? They're still maintaining, it's like this balance here of two seemingly opposite things coexisting together, right? And finding the balance within that and needing to move. Like it's not gonna, sitting still, well, I realize it's making you feel better. It's making you more well-grounded. It's not doing the situation any good. There has to be movement here. There has to be some sort of communication happening, right? Ancestors, spirits, guides. What would you like to tell Taurus about this? How can Taurus, what can help Taurus along their way in this situation? Look at this. Others. See what I'm saying? And look, love. You got love and others. Love others, others love you. See? And there's like this multiplicity here where the things, again, we are all earthling spirits on this plane at this moment, but we all have our own individual personalities. There's things that are similar, right? Baseline things that are very similar about all of us. And then there's things that individuate us, things that make us different. Those things are going to help you along this path here, help you and help you find that love. And it's interesting too, because like this love is, it's like a cage. Like, are you exiting the cage? Are you being a free bird, right? The universe here, the Knight of Wands here. There is definitely a call to action, a call to motion. And maybe when you start out this space, or maybe that's how you were feeling 555, or you are feeling right now, that there isn't a lot of grounding, that there isn't a way to complete this. So you're kind of no incommunicado, right? Not talking about this. It is extremely important that you find balance within yourself and balance with others, right? Balance in the mode of action happening right now. Let's get you a dice and see what the dice says. Ooh, the dice says 13. Check that out. Scorpionic energy, and the 1 plus the 3 equals the 4, right? So that individual meets with creation, create solid transformation, right? And there ain't no going back. That's what this is saying. Like, allow things to end so that new beginnings can occur. Allow things to transform. There ain't no going back. This is like the universe in the reverse, right? The world in the reverse. And then the death card here, like those things that aren't ever changing actually desperately need to change. And through finding balance here, loving yourself, loving others, allowing others to love you, finding that balance, it's transformative. All right. And it could also be talking about Scorpio season, which is coming up here, right? We just entered Libra season. Libra showed up, and Scorpio and Sagittarius. So you could look at that as a timeline, that could resonate for you in some respects, to give you an idea of maybe how long this is going to take for it to go from, finding that balance to finding true equilibrium, right? That balance of what is on each side. Each side of the scale is still separated. Each thing is still divided between the two, but through this like integration of the two, you become the zebra with the stripes, right? So both can coexist in the same plane, in the same dimension, on the same animal, right? All right, ancestor spirit guides. There's a little bit of gentle chaos for you, Taurus. A little bit, bull gang. Little gentle Taurus. Little gentle, actually like gentle, like bull in a china shop, but that's not right. I'm thinking about what was his name? Ferdinand, the bull. Ancestors, spirits. And you get the forest floor. How beautiful. The forest floor. See it? And here comes Chaos Kitten. No, we said chaos. She must have heard. She must have thought we were talking about her. My Kibo. There is magic here in the veins of every plant, running under every fern, and throughout the forest floor. The forest floor is a reminder that everything is connected. Wow, Taurus. Wow. The forest floor. Like you're feeling like a little off balance, right? Everything is connected, and you will find your balance. You will. You'll find better than balance through this transformation. Thank you, Spirit. Get grounded and then get moving. I hope that was helpful. I hope you got something out of it. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for checking out your other signs. Maybe there's something in there that will resonate with you. And thank you for coming back and seeing us again next time. Bye.
Transformation in 3, 2, 1.